Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started, but I guess my webcam has disappeared. So let's try to reactivate it. There we go. Cool. Alrighty. Okay, so we are building this little apartment complex. And I think we pretty much finished this apartment that I was sort of basing off of like what I would want in an apartment. I decided I don't want this couch. Oh, I should probably put bb.move objects on. Alrighty. So I really wish we had L-shaped couches, because that's really what I want. There's actually this IKEA couch that I like super duper want. I forget what it's called, and obviously like I don't speak Swedish, so I don't know. But you like pull out the big like main cushion part, and then it like just flips out and like turns into like a full-size bed or something. So I'm thinking that's what I want. Isn't there like a bigger version? Oh, here it is. It's like this guy, and then it does have like it's an L-shaped couch, so let's see if maybe we can scooch this back a bit. Whoops. Like right here. And then, whoops. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Oh, hello, Neon Squirtle. How's it going? I feel like it's been a while. Alrighty. Also, thanks for stopping by. If there's anything like weird with it, let me know, because still kind of testing things out, seeing how it goes. So let's... I don't want to put... I don't really want to... because I want to have an L shape. And I also like the idea of like everything being super cramped. But I don't... Oh man, the music is like so loud in my ear holes. But I don't want to like block anything off. Even though in New York, I'm sure stuff gets blocked off all the time. Cool. Thanks. I'm glad everything is fine. I know last night I was streaming and I mean, it's not like I asked, but nobody was chatty except for that person who wanted me to burp, and that was like kind of weird. Okay. So I think an ottoman would maybe be our best option. Maybe not. I don't know. There's just gotta be a way. Ooh, maybe this little guy. Does this have a dark enough gray though? Has a black, which isn't awful. I guess I could just change the color of the couch. That's not right though. Ugh. Why don't any of these swatches match? It's very upsetting. Yeah, Twitch chat can definitely be weird. I also, like, when I was kind of setting up, so I guess, like, just to preface this, I have, like, oh my gosh, why did that, oh, I guess that was just music. Anyway, to kind of preface, I obviously have, like, fucking zero idea how to use, like, Twitch, like, at all. And so I thought it'd be funny in my little, like, the lower section where it has, like, about me and, like, click on these links and stuff. I thought it'd be funny to, like, have rules and then one of them be like, don't be a dick, because that's like a real rule. Obviously, like, if people are like up in here like being dicks, they gotta go. But I also thought it'd be funny to be like, oh, and like, don't be a creep. But, because I just kind of assumed like people are only like creeps to, like the girls that are like, they've got their cleavage out and it's like a whole thing. But no, people are just creeps everywhere to everyone. Maybe I can make this a little bit littler. And then, oop, that's not what I wanted. Copy this guy. Make it littler. Because the box thing that I have in my house, oh, that's annoying, is a little more, excuse me, like, I don't know, it's not quite as like long. Okay, I don't like that. Let's go back to comforts. Was there anything good in here maybe? Gosh, that's so annoying. Maybe if I made this smaller. Oh gosh. This like mouse I feel like has a mind of its own. I don't really like that either. I don't know. I feel like I'm not gonna like a lot. Let's just do this guy. We'll do that. I don't love all of the spacing, but I feel like that's whatever. I don't know. I just wish this was plain. Why isn't there just a flat one with the right color? I guess that's as close as I'm getting. So I guess that's that. If I make him smaller, maybe. Nah, I guess we'll have to be regular size. But I guess that's like okay. Ooh, that is super creepy. That would make me like uncomfortable. Like super uncomfortable. He didn't like try to get you or anything weird, did he? Because, oh my gosh, okay. So that reminds me of like the new Netflix original that came out called You, and it's about this guy who is a stalker, and I don't want to like spoil anything, but okay, so the story is told from like his point of view, and he obviously doesn't think that he's the bad guy. And that show is, if you're into like true crime kind of stuff, it's for you. But yeah, that's actually like really scary. I just, yeah, really hope that it didn't go any further than just like being an internet creep, because that's too much, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so let's do, I guess we probably need a, not a basement, oh my god, a foundation. That's the word I'm looking for. I'm trying to see like what other little places have. I wonder, maybe this? That seems good. I like that. This seems like a nice concrete foundation. God, yeah. I feel like I'm never in that situation where I like need to block someone, so I always forget about blocking, but yeah, that's like good idea. Oh yeah, but like the show You, it's for me, I just want to binge it. I've been trying to like slow down on it, but it's okay, so it's not like the best thing I've ever seen, and it's not like the worst thing I've ever seen, but it's really interesting just to see like from his point of view, which is like fucking bizarre. You got like IRL stalked. That's like how even? I mean, not like how, but Like, that's, like, fucking terrifying. Like, I don't want to, like, pry too much, but, like, I'm kind of a nosy person, so if you want to tell me about it, I'm definitely down to listen. Okay, so we got some gray steps here. Ugh. Like, fucking working retail, like, I mean, like, currently I'm working retail, but people get so weird. Okay, something I personally, like, just don't understand is why do people think if you're in the public, you're, like, public domain? Like, what is that? It's the most bizarre thing. Like, oh, well, you worked at Target, so, like, you were asking for it, or, like, you did XYZ thing or whatever, like, so, like, you were asking for it. And it's like, just because you're in the public doesn't mean you're anybody's property. Oh, like, you met him, like, when he brought you gifts? Because that's maybe the most bizarre thing I've ever heard. What the fuck? Okay, so it's like one of those things where it's like, oh, I see it on the TV and, like, you know, oh, it happens to, like, other people. But, like, I feel like hearing about it in, like, real life, I guess, it's just, like, mind-blowing. You know what I'm saying? It's sort of like you watch a show about, like, doctors and, like, somebody has cancer and you're like, wow, that's really awful. Like, that happens to other people, not me. And then, like, you or, like, someone in your family gets, like, sick. It's just, like, one of those things, I feel like. Oh, God, yeah. I mean, not like I know how, like, stalking goes, but people act like you should remember them. And it's like, I work retail. I have no idea who you even are. It's like, how could I even almost remotely remember who you are? You know? I don't know how I'm feeling about this. I kind of like the idea of, like, a little stone deal. Maybe this is better? Okay, let's get rid of all that. Oh my god, that's like, okay. Hopefully your manager, like, didn't give out any information, because, like, that shit pisses me off. Like, people that give out other people's information, like, drives me insane. Because I know, there was this one kid I knew, and he thought it was, like, totally okay, like, while he was at work. Why is this here? This is gonna... Okay, well, I mean... Okay, well, maybe let's try to work with it. Okay, thank God that they, like, called the cops, because some people can be a little... I don't know if ignorant is the right word, but I feel like it's ignorant, and just, like, give out people's, like, personal information. Like, that's not okay, and it's, for most places, like, against the fucking rules. God damn, I'm glad that's, like, the end of that story, because that's, like, that's terrifying. So let's find some plain cement, I think, for this. But, like, I'm glad, like, nothing else happened, because that's maybe one of the most terrifying things that could probably ever happen. Like, human beings are scary. They're, like, the scariest creatures on the planet Earth. So I don't entirely know what my plan is for these apartment buildings. I'm just gonna kind of wing it, I think. I really wish it wouldn't just like randomly delete walls. Okay. Cool. Yeah, thank goodness for your managers. I know, like, when you're young, it's like not like real. I don't know how like to explain it. It's just like not understanding like what it means to like, you know, I mean, like, you know, obviously, but it's just like one of those things where when you're a kid and you're just out of high school, it's like what does stalking even mean? God, that's so terrifying. I know, at the last place that I worked, we, like, every name tag they started making, like, after a certain point, they stopped putting people's last names on them. Because I guess there was, like, some issues where drunk people were, like, getting up in their shit and, like, stalking them on Facebook, and it was just, like, this whole thing. So, the last place I worked, that was an issue for some people, that they were, like, being potentially preyed upon, which is very scary. I don't know. Just do like a little... I'm trying to think like realistically. If there was just like this patch of grass up here, would... I'm guessing just to like bar anyone from like falling off the edge, I'm guessing they'd probably have to put like some sort of a barrier there. Okay. And then I don't know. I mean, these guys kind of get a shit deal, to be honest. So really, yeah, like when I had started working there, we, like, everybody had last names on their name tags, which was like weird to me. Like, why would you do that? And then, like, obviously, like, some shit happened, and then they started taking the last names off, which is like a good point. Like, why were there even last names to begin with, like, on there? So I think for this, I'm gonna hide with like some bushes or something. The fact that this is like lifted up, but like realistically there needs to be some support. Yeah, like good on target though for like not giving out last names. I don't know why on earth I worked at a place that like gave out last names. Like that could be so potentially dangerous. Okay. Oh my gosh. Alrighty. So we'll give this like a little step up here as well. Yeah. Retail for me is kind of like a weird like love-hate relationship. I like the aspect of like customer service and I like helping people. Like, I'm probably kind of like a people pleaser, but when you get those people that are like just plain creepy or they're assholes or they're whatever, it's like, I'm out of here. Like, I'm over it. I don't want to deal with it. Okay, and then cool. So this is a cute little bippity boppity boo. So I think I might do the roof, and I might do like a basement level, and then have like a little like small gym and like a small like laundry room, I think. Excuse me. Just because that's a lot of like what I saw on like Craigslist and like Trulia and stuff. God, I hate these stupid advertisements that are always popping up on Spotify, but I can't bring myself to pay $10 to listen to music I could listen to for free. Ooh. I feel ya on working at like a ghetto establishment. I worked at a Walmart in a really ghetto part of Nashville for a while. That was wild. Okay. So let's do you have any like good stories? Because I know how that goes working at a ghetto place. So we'll just hide that there, and then we'll just pretend that's like a decoration. I wonder I feel ya. I remember the first 2 weeks I worked at that Walmart, there was an old lady who got her purse stolen in the parking lot, which is, I mean, after having worked there, like, that's not the worst thing, but I remember, like, that being my first, like, real work experience, like, at all ever, was terrifying. Because Walmart was, like, my first, like, real job. I never really had a job, like, in high school, like normal people. I worked, for one summer at, like, our Parks and Rec in town. And that was pretty much the extent of that. Cool. And then we'll probably throw some ivy around. I don't like how this, like, doesn't blend in, but I also didn't want the foundation height. Because I imagine living with such a small back patio area would fucking blow. Okay, so let's... Gosh, I just want to live in a city. Like a big city like New York so bad. God, it just, like, gets my heart all aflutter. Just, like, looking at this fucking bridge that's, like, the San Francisco Bridge or whatever. God. Okay. I think I'll do a half. I don't know if I should do a half wall or, like, a little fence. A fence might make more sense. I think, maybe. I don't know. We'll try it. We'll see what happens. See how I feel about it. Dude, what the okay. What is wrong with people and, like, stealing clearance items? Like, I mean, not like I can understand, like, I understand theft. I'm not a thief, but I, like, can understand the, like, where that comes from. But it's like, why are you gonna steal clearance shit? It's like 50 cents. Like, what are you doing? Oh my god, fucking broke the doors. That's dedication. Gosh, what else happened? I remember, like, on some Black Fridays, there were, like, fights that broke out. God, there's just, like, a lot of shit. Cool, okay. Why can... Oh, there we go. Sweet deal. Ooh, and then we can... Nice. And I like how that covers up the top so it doesn't look so out of place. Cool. Okay, this is looking like a real apartment. Right? Like, if you're gonna... Okay, because, like, the punishment is, like, pretty much the same. Like, regardless of, like, what you're stealing. So, like, you might as... If you're gonna get caught, like, you might as well get caught, like, I don't know, trying to steal a fucking TV or something. I don't know. I just have always thought that was, like, the most bizarre thing ever. God, it's just like shit like that. I'm like, what? Why? Like, what is wrong with you? It just fucking, cause like you can go to jail for stealing clearance underwear. Like, it's just like, imagine being like in jail and they're like, what are you in for? And you're just like, stole some clearance underwear. Like, that just would be embarrassing, you know? Ooh, what are these stairs? Are these like lit up? I don't. Okay, let's undo that. I need to know if these are like. Oh, they are lit. I don't want that. Undo that. I guess if we have roof access, we're gonna have to build a room around the top of the staircase. I think, so that like, I don't know, snow or something doesn't get in. Okay. So I wonder if they can, if we just did, no, we can't do that. Let's do just a little sliver of a thing right here. And then we'll disguise it with some roof stuff. Okay. Need like a heavy duty door probably. Oh my god. What part of Texas are you in? I mean, you don't have to like answer that, but I guess I used to live in San Antonio. And I remember like it got cold in February for like a week and everybody called it the February freeze. And god, it would get like 60 or 70 degrees and people would be wearing like ankle length puffer jackets. It was wild. Okay, I've been to Dallas. I think I've actually only been to the airport in Dallas. I think it was Houston. No, I've been to Houston. That's where I've been. How's the, like, I mean, how is the weather over there? I mean, being that it's been weak, I know here it's like, even though it's sunny outside, don't let it deceive you. There's like a blizzard warning today and like the highway was like don't drive on it. Just like, I'm sick of it. I don't mind the winter, but God, 60 and sunny, I'm gonna puke. I don't mind so much the winter, but like what I do mind is, damn it, it being so cold outside that there's like a wind chill advisory that you will get frostbite within 10 minutes of being outside. And like, that's an issue. Oh, what a perfect door with like the little warning sign on it. I'm loving it. Cool. I'm super, super into that. Let's do... Yeah, what the fuck is right? Like, okay. Like, like, I can't emphasize enough what the fuck. It's... Dude, I miss Texas weather. Like, to be real. Like, God, what were we watching? It was, like, based in... God, I cannot remember for the life of me what we were watching. But we were watching something. And it was, like, nighttime, and the characters were, like, sweating. And both me and Ded, my husband, I'm sure you know, looked at each other, and we both were like, I miss Texas. I miss it being, like, 80 degrees at night. And just being able to, like, live my fucking life. Like, real life, the cold is a whole thing. How on this planet Earth... Ooh, build ceiling. Perfect. But yeah, it's so cold outside that I physically cannot go outside, and like, that's upsetting. Yeah, I feel ya. I fucking miss Texas a lot. I think the only, for me, like the biggest reason like why I don't think I could go back to Texas is I had probably one of the best times of my life in Texas. And now that might sound like I'm an insane person, but it's like I had such a good time in Texas that like, what if I go back and I hate it because it wasn't like it was the last time I was there? You know what I'm saying? Like, I would just be worried I would ruin that memory of Texas. And I had the best time in Texas, so that's like not something I'm trying to do. Okay, so let's get some roof shit on here. Ooh, and this came with some like, okay, there we go. Because I'm thinking we can disguise how weird this looks with some of these things here, these ducks. I actually have like no idea how any of this works. Okay, so let's just get some out here, see how we feel about it. I'm wondering if I always put like billboards on the buildings, and I don't know, should I? There's billboards on those buildings. That could be good. Yeah, I mean, he's streaming when I'm sleeping too. So, like last night, I stayed up a little bit later because I wanted to, because he was streaming with one of our friends. And so I missed my friend, and so I wanted to like kind of watch them stream for a little bit, and I stayed up fucking past my bedtime. So, I feel ya. And then he's gonna like, he'll continue to be on night shift all next month too, so don't get your hopes up. But he should be on day shift for April, I think. So hopefully in April. Oh god, did I just delete something on accident? That was weird. What a weird glitch there. Or lag. So hopefully in April it'll be like a thing. So that like we can all watch him stream, because that would be nice. Some weird game with our friends. No, you're fine. Okay. So I remember when, God, what the hell were we even playing? It was that weird game. God, what the hell even was that? But yeah, like I remember you like in chat. It was like probably about a year ago. Sounds about right. God, yeah, I don't even, it was a cute game, but it was like one of those games I don't think I would ever play again. Cement top? I like this. That's kind of a cool thing. Okay. I don't think this like needs any windows. Yeah, I know for a while like we tried to like get everybody into like recording and like streaming with us, but I don't think anyone else was nearly as passionate about it as we were. But that's okay. I mean, it's not for everybody. Okay. I guess I could just leave it like this and just like have roof access. I don't know if I want to put like any chairs or anything up there because it's a public space. I don't know. I kind of just, excuse me, I kind of just like fly by the seat of my pants while I'm playing anyway, so. Okay, let's delete this. I guess we need handrails because it's very unsafe to be running around on stairs without handrails. I don't know. I think that matches actually very well. Cool. I know the wood swatches are always like fucking stupid in this game. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love The Sims. It's literally my all-time favorite game. Oh, come on. But some of the stuff in this game, it just like pisses me off. I guess I should probably put a little gate, right? Which one is it? This guy. Like this? That's pretty good. We don't want any young children falling down the stairs. Okay. We'll stick that there. Cool. Oh my god, The Sims busting out. Are you talking about the one on PlayStation 2? Fuck me up. I loved that game so much. I would die for that game. It was so good. God, I miss all of the, I don't even like know what you would call it, the sort of like spin-off type like material that they used to do all the time. Like, I don't know if like that's the right, what I'm thinking of, you know. God, like busting out. And then I know for, I think they also had busting out for like the Game Boy Advance maybe. And then they had like the herbs and like that was the whole thing. I'm not loving the tones of these woods. I mean, yeah, I think that matches. Fucking same. I legitimately, God, those games were very good. I think they're kind of trying to bring back the like objective based gameplay with their new pack that's coming out on the 26th, I think, the Strangerville or whatever it's called. So I think they're kind of trying to bring back the like, oh my god, I just forgot, the spin-offs. I think at least that's kind of like where I feel like they're going with it, because it seemed like, oh, what's happening? What because it seemed like a lot of people, especially a lot of the influencers, started like playing the weird like spin-offs and stuff. So I think the team that's like working on it is probably like sees that and is like, oh, we could make money from like the old shit that we've made. And honestly, I'm not even mad about it. Okay. Cool. Got some little fencing here. And then another banister. Copy these little guys down. And then I was thinking we'll kind of split it up like the gym down here and then maybe like the laundry room. And maybe we'll do like a boiler room or something. I don't know. Same, like there's like definitely a pleasure in the grind, I think. Like there's just something about like that objective based gameplay. Cause okay, like The Sims is great and I love The Sims, but like there's not like a goal, like not unless you make it a goal. So it's like you're sort of just like playing dolls kind of a lot of the time, and like sometimes that gets like boring, you know? So let's do a little kind of utility room here. Guess I should get some of these lights, light the place up. So I don't know like how story intensive like the new pack is gonna be, just because I don't own it and I haven't played it. I mean, like, nobody's really played it yet, so. So let's do concrete walls, because what else would you have down here? I mean, I feel like building at The Sims takes a lot of practice. Because I look at some of the first stuff that I mean, not like I'm a great builder like now anyway, but a lot of the stuff I used to build was like not great, I guess. I was looking at like one of the first things I did, and it was I tried to build like a little like hobbit hole, but it's not, I mean, like I could probably do it like way different now and it would look way better, but I literally just like had 2 levels of a house that was like an octagon and then just like put plants all over it. Whereas like now you can make like a domed, not like now, but like now I know, you could make a domed roof and you can like lift stuff up and you can really like customize it. So I think it's just knowing like little tricks that's helpful. Let's see, what kind of a door? I don't imagine these doors would be like great. Let's do maybe just, I don't know what doors to put down here. Maybe like something with glass? Maybe? So you could like see what's going on. If you're like me, see if anyone's in the gym, and if anyone's in, leave. I don't know like what it is, but I hate going to the gym when there's like other people there. And I don't like know why, but there's something about it that, I don't know, I just feel like people are looking at me and I like don't want people to look at me. And I'm like not good at working out and I don't want people to like judge me. I mean, they probably don't give a shit, like realistically. But I feel like they give a shit, and that's the important part. Let's do one of these doors, maybe? Oh, God, and then it's like, okay. So, I understand, like, the bringing a friend thing, but then it's like, I'm scared of bringing a friend. I'm like, I don't want them to look at me either. I don't know. I just get so, like, weird and nervous, so now I just, like, work out, like, in my house alone, where nobody can see me. So I'm definitely the kind of simmer that needs a lot of good woohoo places. So let's do a closet in here, because then it's also like not wasted space if there's like a closet. Let's do like this. Maybe that's where they put like I don't know, mops and shit. Can I get, excuse me, some pipes and stuff? What's this? I don't know, but that looks like a thing that could be down here. What else goes in a utility room? I like actually have no idea. I don't know. I'm over it for right now. What's this? More equipment? Cool. Oh, so his mead. So nothing's like happened to it per se. So we kind of have been like in a state where I don't like know how to like explain it. So we're trying to figure out where we go from like here, and we're trying to decide like how long we'll be here. And because of that, we haven't like started any long projects like mead. So that's kind of like where we're at, I think, with the mead, is like we've just recently decided like when we're gonna leave here. So maybe he'll start it, because I know it takes like a year in total for like the whole process. But definitely, I keep like forgetting about it personally. So I'll probably ask him like whenever he wakes up. I mean, I'm supposed to wake him up in a couple of hours anyway, so. But I'll definitely ask him and see, because that's something that I also enjoy. So I would absolutely love if he continued the mead. I mean, that's like something he potentially wants to make like his job, so. So he definitely hasn't forgotten, I'm sure. And then I guess we could do... This feels like too many machines. Do these stack on each other? Or is it just a... Yeah, just a dryer on the washer. Yeah, I definitely, like, agree, though. Like, the mead was something that I really liked, so... Let's do... I guess some machines on the wall. And then we can put some, like, benches or something in here. Okay. Let's do... What are some good benches? I have no idea. I'm trying to think, like, usually they have, like... What is this? Probably something like this, maybe. Maybe like a wooden bench. Do that. And then we'll do that. Actually, let's scoot this back there. I don't want to just like make everything like super gray down here either. I don't know. I mean, it's a laundry room. Like, who cares? I mean, I care, but let's just leave them like that brown color. Excuse me. Well, yeah, I'm also very glad to be like doing Twitch again. There's something, I don't know. It's like, I feel like I get to like play The Sims and just like build and like talk to people and like, I don't know, like hang out with friends kind of, and like just like play a game, which is something that isn't really something that I get to do in like real life, I guess. I mean, not that this isn't real life, obviously, but usually my friends like don't want to come over and just like watch me play video games. So, but I've definitely have been trying to get like back in to, I almost just said World of Warcraft, back into Twitch. Just because, I don't know, it's a fun thing. Let's look at a laundry day and see. Okay, maybe not Parenthood. But yeah, I'm like excited to be back, and I'm kind of like trying to test out some. Yeah, I agree. This definitely feels like a lot more personal. Like Dead and I started doing a lot more like live interaction with people. So like for the Patreon, like you can pay like a certain amount and then you have access to a recording room on Discord, and then we get to like talk to people, and then we do like, we're trying to bring back our podcast and like live streaming again. And then we also get to talk to people there, which is like really cool and nice. And it's just like, I don't know, really exciting to like hang out with everyone. I feel like when I was growing up, I didn't personally have a lot of friends that had similar interests as me. I only ever had like a handful of friends, and we weren't all like exactly into the same stuff, so it's kind of, I don't know, like exhilarating, I guess, in a way, to like be in an environment and like have a community, I guess, where we're all into stuff, and it's really cool. Like I was in high school, like a little scene kid. But I didn't have like any friends that like looked like me or were like me. No one that like really dressed like me, or was like really into the same music too much. So it's kind of like cool to like experience that like sense of community, I guess, that I otherwise probably would have never experienced. And it's so weird. Like, I know a lot of people glorify like their high school days, and like maybe high school was like good for them. But I didn't have a good time in high school. So I didn't get to experience all the cool, fun stuff I feel like that a lot of people got to experience. Like having a lot of friends that all enjoy the same stuff. Like that's not something I got to experience. So it's kind of cool, like being an adult and being able to appreciate it more, I think. Yeah, I feel ya. When I was growing up, there was like, I don't know, until a certain age, we didn't really live in the ghetto. We just kind of lived in like a poorer part of town, I guess, maybe. And then my parents split up, and so then we ended up living in an even poorer part. And then it's like such a weird mentality with people in the poorer part of town where it's like everyone's like a thug for some reason, and I just like don't understand. You know what I'm saying? It's so bizarre. Ooh, oh, you know what would be good is actually... Ooh, I fucking love this song so much. I cannot stop listening to it. I think one of these big ol' wash bins is cool. I actually have one in my house currently, and it's such a cool thing. Like if you need to like really wash something up. But yeah, like the stuff that I was interested in when I was like younger, like other people weren't really interested in. It was like people were too busy, like, I don't know, like doing drugs and like being thugs. Do we need this? No, that is way too big. I never use this fucking rock climbing wall. What? Like, how? Where am I even supposed to put this? You know what I'm saying? Do I want this to be like a super comprehensive gym? I don't know. Does this fit? Hell no, it doesn't fit. Well, okay. Maybe I'm getting a little too... I don't know why it's so big. Like, I appreciate the idea of a rock climbing wall because I think that's like really interesting. But the item itself is so just out of control big that I don't ever use it. I guess we could do some like basic equipment and then get a couple of those guys, and then let's do like a punching bag, maybe just like one, because like who even boxes? But and then we can also do, can I like get a white treadmill or what? This is okay. Why does this not come in the same swatches that this does? Like, that doesn't make sense, right? I mean, I guess it can be blue. It doesn't all have to be like monochromatic, but whatever. Let's have it go this way, maybe like that. I don't know. And then put like mirrors on the walls. Okay, we'll just do these little guys here. I don't know if I care about this seam. Even though, like, at the gym, usually they don't have seams, but, like, I don't know, whatever, I don't care that much. Let's put music in here. Is that a thing I can do? Okay, cool. Why? Oh, there we go. Residential wall speaker, cafe wall speaker. So do these, like, explicitly only play that certain type of music? Or I guess we could do residential, maybe? And we'll just like put a couple in here, I guess. I don't know. And then, I mean, that's pretty much it for like the little gym. We've got boxing, we got mirrors, we have a treadmill, we have the worky outy machine. What even is this, actually? It's just a multi-trainer exercise machine. I guess this is like what people have in their homes, right? I miss Shelby as well as my sister in real life, and also as like a character. I don't know if you heard, but it was pretty traumatic for me. After we moved and I like plugged in my computer, my hard drive didn't work, and Dad, bless his heart, tried everything he could think of to like get it to work, but my hard drive just like failed. It just wouldn't work. So unfortunately, all of my save data, because I didn't back it up like a normal human, just like went away, which sucks a lot. But so I don't know, like I want to bring her back for at least like an episode or two to like maybe like wrap up or maybe like continue on, because eventually I want to get the new pack. I don't know like when I'll get it, but eventually I'd like to get it. And then maybe, ooh, that would be kind of a cool thing where she like went and explored the jungle, and then now she's like figuring out the mysteries of Strange Town or whatever the hell it's called. So that could be kind of cool. I don't know, maybe I uploaded her to the gallery. Actually, okay, let's check real quick. I might have uploaded her to the gallery, and if that's the case, then I can just like download her. Wait, households? I did not. Son of a gun, why would I do that? Am I a big old idiot or what? Okay. Maybe I'll have to just like remake her and then just bring her back, you know? She won't have all the skills, but we'll bring her back because I thought that was really fun. Is there like, can we have like boxes and stuff? Like, where is all my cluttery junk at? Wow, it is actually like extremely hot in this room right now, and I don't know what's going on. I think I'm gonna die. So, put some boxes in here. That's like a thing, right? I never like know what to put in like a storagey utility type room, because I feel like we don't have, I mean, we have a lot of junk in this game, but sometimes I feel like we just don't have quite enough junk. So let's, is there, I mean, I don't want to put like food down here because I don't imagine there would be food storage of all things. Ooh, I need to like that song really quick. I don't want it to leave. It's a good song. Okay. I guess it's probably in wall stuff. Okay, I don't know what I'm thinking. I need those pipes that, what is this? Just a vertical thing? Okay. Ooh, here we go. This is what I'm talking about. Just put some pipes over here. And then there's more pipes though. Hell yes. Cool. And then we'll put these, and then ooh, there's like vents and stuff too. What is this? Suspicious wall vent? Okay, wait, what? So let's make that, I guess, littler, this big ol' vent. I hate that that shadow's still there, but whatever. We'll pretend it's the lighting. Ooh, this guy is cool. And then, is that off the ground, I guess? Ooh, look at that. And then we can just like disguise that shadow. And then I guess if we size this back up, that's fine, I guess. Okay, well, I guess it's fine. I don't know. And then we can kind of shimmy this stuff in here. Okay, what? Okay, there we go. Just because I imagine the stuff probably isn't super organized in here. I do still want... Okay. I like both of these, but I think I'm gonna have to stick them in the corner like that, maybe. And then we can stick this guy. Actually, yeah, just like that. Because I still want them to be able to, like, use the... Yeah, that's definitely not up to code, but that's fine. We know a guy that knows a guy. I love... Ew, fucking dog hair. I just love The Sims for, like, everything that it is, you know? Just, like, how silly of a game this is. Because, so Dead's, like, obviously not really into The Sims, which is, like, totally fine. But I had to show him the new trailer for Strangerville? Strangerville. Because it was just so bizarre. And I was like, I just, like, need you to understand how, like, weird and bizarre this game is. Like, I just need you to know. And he was just like, what is this? This is so creepy. And I was like, this is The Sims, my friend. I just, like, I don't know. Maybe just because I've grown up with it, but, like, The Sims humor, like, I really appreciate. Like, just, like, the descriptions and shit. Like, there's, like, if you go into the, like, debug mode, there is... I can't remember what it is, but it doesn't actually have, like, a physical form in the game, so it's just, like, invisible. And the description says, nothing to see here. And I just think that's so funny. I feel like it's getting very dark. I guess my face is still visible. Okay. There was a little... God, what was it? It was like a little toolkit I saw somewhere. It's like one of these things that's like a product display, but I thought it'd be kind of fun to stick down here. But I don't know where on this planet Earth it went. What's happening on the internet? My mom texts me back? Okay, no, my mom didn't text me back. I'm like, okay, I'm like one of those people that is really bad at texting people back, and I know I am, and I try to, like, not be that person. But I get really sad, like, when people don't text me back. And I, like, especially get sad when my mom doesn't text me back. I mean, like, I'm 27. Like, I'm a little old to be, like, sad that my mom isn't texting me back, but I do. Does your mom not text you back either? I just feel like I'm your baby. Like, you can't do this to me. Okay, cool. I want this to feel, like, really cramped and, like, Freddy Krueger, you know what I'm saying? What else can we shove in here? I really just wanted that little fucking thing. now it's gone forever. Let's look up tool. Maybe it'll be in there. Tool. Tool set. In sculptures, of course. The only place I did not look. Cool, and then we'll just, like, maybe they were working on something. That's cute. I love, like, little details like that. Okay. Let's go back to the fun part. The houses. Homes. My mom does also. Sometimes she'll text me and be like, I know you're probably busy, but it's really upsetting that you're not texting me back. I always, like, feel so bad because, like, it's my mom, you know? I don't know why I clicked on bathroom stuff. That doesn't even make sense. Okay, so in this part, we are, I don't know, doing a southwestern thing. I actually need to turn my heater down because it's super hot. Give me 1 second. I will literally be right back. Okay. So, I'm sure you're thinking to yourself, of course you're hot, you're wearing a hoodie, but usually it's very cold in my house, and I decided that today I was just gonna wear a hoodie as a shirt, so it's not going anywhere. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, my mom doesn't ever, like, leave me voicemails, thankfully, but yeah, like, I feel ya. My mom's always like, hey, like, I hope you're still alive. This is unacceptable. Okay. I want to do southwestern-y. Do I want to do dark or do I want to do light? Because I really like, oops, this, like this swatch of this rug, but I'm wondering if, like, these will go together? I don't know. Let's, I don't know. I think I might want to go the dark route, I'm thinking. Let's do maybe orange, because I feel like that kind of fits. Okay, I think this counter, I'm gonna try to base everything kind of like off of this rugs vibe. Turn counters on. And then maybe this kitchen will be a little bit bigger, because I want to do like every, I guess I can't really do that, can I? I want to do like every apartment with like a different layout. They're good. They're currently outside living their best puppy lives. They literally never want to come inside. Like, I'll open the door and they'll come in, and then 10 minutes later they're like, hey, let me outside. So I've pretty much given up trying to bring them in. But they're good. Freya has decided to stop eating her food because Isaac's poop, for some reason, seems a lot better. Oh, hello, King D the 14th. I don't. I've actually never even been to New York, so I'm kind of a poser. But I've been searching Trulia, and oh, hello, a thing happened. Well, welcome. Thank you for following. But no, I don't do New York based a lot, but I'm kind of obsessed at the moment is what I'm trying to say. So I don't know. Are you living in New York? Because if you want to give me a critique, I'm not going to be mad about it. Since I've never actually been to New York, I have like no idea. Oh, but yeah, Neon Squirtle. She's decided that she doesn't want to eat her food anymore, and it's making me very upset. But we read that it's like a relatively normal thing. It's like a wild instinct to like eat poop to like cover up their scent or whatever, so I don't know. Hopefully she's okay. Okay. So we've got this big ass kitchen. Okay. I want to put this rug somewhere. Maybe we'll put it like in the bedroom? Or maybe we'll put it in the hall. I don't know. It doesn't really like fit anywhere. I really like it. I think it's just like too brightly colored though. Let's stick this because I want to use this somewhere. So let's stick it, I don't know, in here for later usage. That's all I like about the game. I'll see. And yeah, New York. Okay. Yeah, I have like an obsession with like New York City, so. But I probably will do more because I'm like in that obsessive state at the moment. I don't know. Okay, so like this apartment was like so much easier because I kind of based it off of like how I would do my apartment. And this one I want to do like Southwestern, which isn't really my style personally. So I think this one will be a little more tricky. Okay, so let's try the living room. Maybe I can get like, I don't know, like a better vibe. So I want to use something I haven't used a lot. I actually use this way too frequently, I think. Okay, so let's actually put a few options in because I think that might be the best. Okay. I kind of like this guy. Maybe this is like a thrifted flea market kind of an apartment. So I usually try to give every apartment like someone that lives there, or at least like imagine who lives there. I think it makes it a little bit easier. Whoops. To figure out like what kind of furniture we're putting in there. This is kind of a cool. I guess these kind of go together, right? So we could do this maybe. And then boop boop. Maybe do the rug long ways. I don't know, that's kind of awkward. I do like this maybe better than this. This kind of seems like this should go, I don't know, like outside or something almost. Just because it doesn't have any cushion. Like, I mean, it has like the pillows, but it doesn't have any like butt cushions. Okay, I want to, all right. I'm going to try to steer away from just doing everything black and white and gray because that's my default. What color, like, vibes with this freaking rug? What? Just what? Okay, so I like this. I think that's nice. Because then also, like, there's so much pattern in the rug that I don't want to overwhelm the space. Alrighty, and then I'm doing this little trickaroo where we have, like, this is such a cool, like, item. I know that a lot of people were like, why would I ever use this? Like, how could I possibly ever use this? But what I noticed from my apartment searching is that a lot of apartments have sealed up fireplaces. So that is actually extremely handy for that little effect. Maybe I should make this rug like a little, okay, maybe a lot smaller. Goodness gracious. What? Okay. Ooh, excuse me. I guess what kind of activities? So we've got a bathroom, I'm guessing here. We have like the master bedroom. We have a second bedroom and maybe a third bedroom, because I know a lot of times in apartments they'll say like, oh, this is a 3-bedroom apartment, when like really it's like not a 3-bedroom apartment. It's more of a 2.5 bedroom. So let's see what kind of activities that we have. So we have like archaeology, which could be an option. Flower arranging seems, I don't know. I don't want to be too like stereotypical and be like, oh, these people are like southwesterny and they don't like to do flower arranging. But ooh, you know what's something I like almost never put in any of my Sims apartments? This woodworking table. So that could be kind of cool, where they have like a, like this is their like woodworking area. And then let's do, ooh, maybe a family lives here. That could be a little more interesting. Let's do, okay. Do you guys think like 1 or 2 kids? Let me know. Because I know a lot of times I'll see like apartments with like, that are furnished and they have like 4 or 5 people like shoved into like 2 bedrooms. It's wild. I guess we could do this. I don't want to use like too much. What is, oh, whoops. That can stay down there. I don't want to do too much from the what's it pack, you know. Okay, I kind of like this though, because then if like the bed is like relatively neutral, then we can like spice up the space around it. Oh, you know what? I figured out that this weird line is from this guy. So let's maybe pretend that this is all one unit, because I would prefer it to not clip. And then what is a good side table? I personally like the floating shelves as side tables. Kids. Or like we could turn this like into something else. Like, I don't really know. Like, who even lives here? Maybe they're two, maybe it's like a young couple and they're professionals, and like maybe this is like a, I don't know, an office or something. Let's do, okay, I need more options for side tables, I think. I wonder if, is that gonna be like too much of a thing? Maybe. I want to use something a little more interesting, I think. Oh my gosh, this table. I love this table so much. I'm sure we can find a good swatch. Let's see. Maybe we can't. I don't know. I wanted to go with more of like this masculine vibe for this apartment. I didn't want to get like too overly feminine, I think. I mean, that's a nice swatch. And then we could do terracotta potted plants. And then really like femme it up with the plants, I think. Well, like New York apartments are like really tiny. I mean, so at least from like what I saw, it like depends. So like if you imagine this to be like a queen bed, like most of the like master bedrooms will, at least from like the aspect, because I mean, again, I've never been to New York City, so I don't know, but it seems like a lot of it is like the bed, it's like just the bed is going to fit in there, and then you'll have like, where is it, like these like hanging on the wall for like your closet space, and then they'll have like a second, like though it'd be like a 2-bedroom apartment, and it will have like these 2 rooms, and it will like count this room as like a bedroom, where you could realistically only fit like a twin size bed in it, or literally fill the entire room with bed. I would fill the entire room with bed if the Sims could crawl from like the foot of the bed like across. Like I would definitely do that, but it won't be functional until we get some smaller space stuff, like Murphy beds or like convertible like pull-out couches or something. I think that like we won't really be able to do like proper like tiny houses and apartments and stuff, because I would be like so down to build an apartment that's like literally the size of this living room. Ooh, that's actually a good idea. So we could do like smaller apartments like upstairs, where like these are like the 2 like big apartments, and then this could be like split up into like 2 or 3 apartments. And then that's a fun idea actually. But like, at least from what I understand, like typically, yeah, like New York apartments are like itty bitty. I need that in my life. And then I like the more like terracotta colors. I know this comes in like a pack of like 3 together, but I want to be able to move them around, I think. Yeah, like studio apartments. Okay. So I know that like both me and my husband have like really big hobbies. Like I like to sew. We both like to game. Like my computer space literally takes up like 4 feet. Excuse me. So, like, for us, like, our real estate, like, we take up a lot of, like, space. But I've always, like, had a dream of, like, living in a studio with, like, walls like this. And it's just, like, super bright, and there's, like, a bay window, and, like, the light just, like, comes flooding in, and we just have, like, our bed on the floor. I don't know why. It's such an absurd thing. But it's just, like, one of those things that always seemed like... Okay, so it's not like I've romanticized the starving artist, but there's something I like about, like, the struggle, I guess. Like, not... Because, like, I've struggled before. So it's, like, not the struggle itself, but it's, like, the overcoming of the struggle. So there's something I really like about this sort of, like, starving artist kind of a thing. Let's see if we do that. And then we go back to our little plants. Okay, so I guess that guy does not go up there, but whatever. We'll just lift him up. Is that floating? It is. God, that really bugs me. I love that Bob Ross little emote. That's adorable. I'm like, okay, so I definitely get the talking gene from my mom. Like, I literally just, like, can't shut up. It's an issue. And then... Okay, also, I have an obsession with plants, so we're all just gonna have to deal with that, I think. Ooh, I like the black and white guy. That's cool. Yeah, it does make for good content. My mom always, like, jokes about how, like, people, like, can't get her to shut up, which is, like, definitely an issue that I have, for sure. Oh, what else? Okay, so I need some more southwestern styled plants. Where are they all? Did I use them all? I don't know. Okay, let's actually do this. And then actually, okay. Let me get this away, and then I can more, like, do a better, like, decoraty guy. That pot's, like, almost gonna fall off. I know, like, obviously it won't, but... Oh, shoot. Okay. Too close. But I want it to not be, like, super unrealistic and, like, annoying. Okay, cool. So let's delete that. And then maybe we can put something on the wall there. Maybe, ooh. We did get, I think it was with, like, the Caribbean update that we got. I, like, can't get over this, like, wall art that we got. I can almost never find it, though. Like, I don't know what... I'm always, like, looking for the wrong, like, swatch or something, maybe. Is it this? No, that's... Oh, it's this one. Let's... Okay, I think this is... I like that. And then... So that's a cool little, like, entryway drop spot for, like, your keys and stuff. And then I wonder... Activities and skills. If there's, like, a better, like, thing we can put here instead of, like, the sofa. Where, oh where? What is this? Stage effects? Ooh, what if they're really into music and they want to do the, like, music, not like career, but, oh my gosh, what is it? It's like the mixing station or whatever. This guy. I would like to use as much, I like that white one, that's cool. As much of like the new content with Get Famous as possible, because I personally just purchased it, even though I know it came out in like November. But it's a pretty cool pack. So I guess that needs a little chair. Ooh. Okay, so let's... Okay, I need to focus. I'm so bad at like focusing. Because I was like, ooh, maybe we can have someone that's like really into travel and they like collect postcards or whatever, but I need to like time out. Or maybe they could be into postcards. I don't know. Let's... So we've got the mixing station and that needs a chair. And then I wonder if we can find like a cool something that has like a fun vibe to it. Let's... I guess... Wait, does this need a chair? Or no? Do they stand up and do it? Also, I have like an obsession with like seeing the view that my Sims see. I mean, not like I ever take screenshots, but if I ever did, I would like want to make sure it like looks good. Okay. I guess I'm assuming they stand for this then. Okay. And then let's put... I wonder if we could like shrink this little guy down. Let's shove him in there. Cool. And then maybe we can have like some plants back here. Because that would be kind of fun, right? To have like plants behind you. Shrink this little guy down too. Because that takes up way too much space. And then let's make sure this isn't clipping into the hall. And it is. Okay, let's... Okay, cool. Alrighty. I guess if it's like clipping through the wall a little bit, that's fine. Just pretend the leaves are squished. I cannot wait until I get the Strangerville pack, because it comes with laptops, and I think that'll make for more condensed living, since like now the computers like are stationary. Like, for example, they have to have their own desk or their own table or whatever, for the most part. But with a laptop, you could just like slap it down anywhere, which is like really exciting. Any content I can get that gets me closer to making smaller builds, I'm super into. What else? I don't know if I like need anything back here or not. It seems like a little naked. Ooh, whoops. Let's... I guess I could put like a bookshelf back here. Does that go? I mean, I don't know. That style isn't really... trying to think. Okay, so they're into music. Maybe we'll put some instruments here. Or we could do this bar, maybe? And then that's kind of like a cool thing, because then they can, I wish we had like more of like these items, because then like if your Sims want to drink, they have to be like at like a full-on bar. Like, that's not realistic for anybody's house ever. Like something this big is a lot more realistic to me. So I use this a lot, even though like sometimes it doesn't really quite match, but we'll just pretend. And then what else can we add in here? No, these aren't right. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Like, if they're into music, they'd probably have, like, guitars. So we've got this one and this one. So we'll go for the warm-toned one, I think. And then, excuse me, I need this guy. That'll be... So I think this maybe is okay. I think that fills up the space without like cramping it too much. Maybe these people are more into like the minimal style. A lot of the stuff I saw in like on Craigslist, like apartment pictures and stuff, a lot of people just like jam as much junk as they can like into an apartment, and it's wild. Let's ooh, that's kind of fun. Ooh, this could be kind of cool to stick some plants in, and I can raise those up and pretend like those are the pots they're in. Do we have any more vases that could work? I guess this guy maybe. I think those look nice together. They're all like the same kind of tone. Cool. So let's find some plants we like. That one obvious. Well, maybe not. I could... Sometimes I forget I can size stuff down. That's kind of fun. Okay. Well, I don't know. Let's see if I can recolor that to like maybe this, or ooh, there's like a brown swatch, I think. So it matches a little bit more. Okay, what else? Maybe this snake plant. Cool. Have a cup. Well, okay, I don't want them all to be the same. Ooh, maybe we can like size it up. No, that's like wildly too big. Because I'm wondering what else we could use. Maybe we could use one of these plants. Because like I could put this tree in here. Okay, I have like a really like an obsession with plants. Also, they're good for your home. They like help filter the oxygen. I don't have a particularly green thumb. My mom definitely does. But yeah, so I mean the only place I can grow plants is The Sims. Let's what is this thing? I have no idea what that is. Maybe we could make this into a little guy. This could be cool. And then bloop him right in there. I would like to have a lot of plants, but I think I just don't have the green thumb, you know? I wonder, is that too big? Yeah, I mean, I just don't have a green thumb. My mom does, though. I swear to God, she could grow anything, anywhere. I think we'll just leave a couple of these guys behind here. That should be fine. I mean, as much as I'd like it to look like a jungle, I think that might be a little unrealistic. What can we put on the wall? I guess maybe a TV. I was gonna say I don't own a TV, but that's a lie. I just don't have a TV in my living room. I don't like the idea of people coming over and then we don't interact. We just like watch the TV. Like, I really hate that. I feel like it's fine sometimes to be like, oh, hey, like, let's watch a movie. But when it's like all the time, I just, like, if I'm hanging out, it's like I want like that human interaction. I don't want to just sit in front of a TV. Or like on our phones or like whatever. I feel like I sound like such an old person, but like that's the problem with the youth these days. I guess we could maybe do one of those director chairs. That could be kind of fun. Okay, so the Get Famous pack came with one, and I wanted to check out the swatches, but like I don't know where it went. Oh, here it is. With a red? I guess we could do red. Okay, I mean, it's a little dark, but I guess I did want to keep it relatively masculine. I mean, shoot, I love food. If you want to cook for me, I'll eat it any day. Like, I feel you, though. Like, I tried a new recipe for, like, a vegan fettuccine alfredo, and, I don't know if Dad liked it or not, because he didn't really, he said it was good, but I don't know. Sometimes I just, like, not like I don't trust him, but I'm like, are you just, like, what do you mean, you know? I mean, I guess, like, he didn't say anything about it. I had to, like, get it out of him, so, like, maybe he hated it. I don't know. I feel like I can take like, if people like my cooking or not, like, personally, when it's, like, definitely not even a personal attack. Okay, these are, like, a little more artsy, I think. Like, those are not for this build at all. Yeah, maybe that also could be it. Maybe he's just dead inside. That's all he could muster. I really wish there was more. I need more stuff. I will never be quenched. I guess I could just, God, there's so much stuff to look through, and there's like no way for me to say, this is what I want, don't show me the other stuff. What about that? Nah, that's like way too, with the lotus, it's way too like Asian vibes.
What's better than something awesome?
Zactor M, hello. How's it going? Thanks for stopping by. What else? Maybe there's like a cool swatch in here. Ooh, the peppers are fun. Ooh, and those avocados. Okay. I just am like thinking of Mexican food now. Okay, cool. I think those will be cool little like kitchen pictures. There's gotta be... That doesn't have any swatches. That's so stupid. Maybe a rooster? That's kind of a... I don't know. I guess like, are the colors vibe, I feel like. Let's... Mexican food. Oh my god. I'm really feeling Mexican food all of a sudden. I wonder why. Oh, what happened? Secker M is following me. Well, thank you. I don't know if you're still here, but I said hello. Thank you for the follow and welcome. Okay. So I'm not vibing with this song. I'm gonna skip it. I just need everybody to know it's nothing personal. It's just like not doing it for me. Okay. What is this? Some sports thing? Ooh, maybe this will give me a vibe anywhere. Maybe this is also too artsy. I don't know. I kind of like this, but I'm not loving it. Why is this so hard? This should have just been so easy. Just wham bam, throw a build together. But I feel like I can't find what I want. How did I get that wall paint? Are you talking about this one, the like painted brick? It is the Pretty in Plaster. Oh, and yeah, like, that's fine. Like, I'm not super worried if anybody was like, oh, shucks, I missed the stream or anything, because it was kind of last minute. I hadn't even planned to stream. I came home after work and I took a nap, and I was like, I'm just going to take a nap. I'm not going to stream. And then I woke up and I felt really energized, and I was like, I'm taking a nap. I'm doing this stream. And so it was literally like, I think I tweeted out, I was like, I'm going to stream, and it was like 10 minutes later I started the stream, so don't even sweat it. Okay, I don't want to like overload this, but I feel like I need something on the wall. Maybe this? I don't know, this... Okay, do the dark frame. No, that's like not really. I'm not feeling it. Maybe we could just do like a big old chicken. I want... Okay. Where... I need more like of this type of art. I really like this. It's got kind of like an impressionist vibe. But there's like nothing. I guess there's like this, but I don't know. The evergreen trees are kind of not giving me a southwestern vibe. Maybe I'm just being too picky. I don't know. Do I miss Japan? Okay, let me tell you a little story. So, as soon as we moved back to the States, I would say at least half of the nights that I remember dreaming, I've dreamt of Japan and living in Japan. So, I most definitely miss it. It was like the wildest experience I've ever experienced. we actually considered like moving back to Japan. like we got here and I was like, I want to go back. I was like, I keep having dreams. And of course, since a lot of our devices had like the geolocation on it, like from Japan, I kept getting recommendations from Google of things to do in Japan. It was like, oh, look at this like Japanese cafe in your area. And then I got a lot of like weird like video suggestions of like Japanese stuff like in my YouTube feed. I kept getting Japanese advertisements like on like Spotify. Like even after, for a while, like after I changed like my location, it was just like Japan was like everywhere and I couldn't get it out of my head. And then a lot of the people like I follow like online were like, oh, we were just in Japan. And God, it was like we got home like here and like I couldn't, oh, this is so cute. This must have been from the Lunar New Year update. But anyway, it was like I couldn't get away from Japan. Like it was like Japan just like wouldn't let me move on. But yeah, long story short, I do miss it quite a bit. After like talking about Japan, I was like, oh my gosh, this kind of looks like Hiragana. How fun. Okay. So, what if... I don't know. Maybe... Okay, maybe I'm just trying to make this too much of a thing. Let's put our chicken over here, because I really want to keep him. I actually, like, really like that painting a lot. I think that's okay. And then... Well, okay, I think I'm over these posters. So... Oh, I need to adjust here. So I need to put in some cabinets. Let's... What shade is this? Is it this one? Yeah, I think so. Okay. Should they be tall cabinets? Maybe not. Cool. I wonder... Ooh, excuse me. Let's see. So I need to change that one to a little guy. Then I also need to change this one to a little guy. I wonder if I can do two little guys, or if that'll be weird. Yeah, that'll be weird. And then I think I might do an end for this one, like that. And then that kind of like matches too, like that's where all their dishes are. Let's put, okay, so I never put appliances in my kitchens ever, which is kind of like a weird thing to not do. I don't know why, because it's like I have a microwave in my house and I have a coffee maker in my house, so like why would I not do that? And I guess we can leave that brown. Let's find a little table. Maybe not so little, but a table anyway. I think I might save that table for a different apartment. Will this fit? Maybe? Why are these, like, wildly different swatches? Okay, because, like, the little pedestal leg. Whoops. It's like something on my face. It's bugging me. Okay. Let's... I guess this guy? Let's do this one. And then we could do maybe colored chairs. maybe the red or burnt orange. Is the yellow too much? I mean, that comes like brings it in from the couch. Okay, so let's move this like maybe right about here. Like that maybe? And then we'll make this a bedroom. I kind of like to squeeze a lot of Sims into a small space, so we'll try making this a kid's room. I don't know if I want it to be like super childish. Whoops. Maybe. Because we could do like two, I don't know, girls. Maybe they have two girl children. I have no idea. I mean, these could be like roommates even, who knows? I don't even know, because I would imagine a kid's room probably wouldn't flow with the rest of the house. Or maybe it could. I mean, that kind of like matches, I think. And then, so we could do that. And I feel like those on their own kind of go together in a way. And then we could do like a shared, ooh, let's look for like something that's a little more interesting than just a regular old nightstand. Oh my gosh, that is adorable. Okay, that's gonna be for someone else, but it's an option. I wish there was like more, like, I don't know, more interesting items to use for like nightstands. I'm trying to find like something that'll match both of these. This is pretty neutral. That's cute. And then I imagine like maybe one of them has all the top drawers and one of them has like the bottom drawers or something. And then let's do a light, like a table light on it, I think. I wonder, maybe this one might be the best, I think. I don't like I think the yellow, maybe. The red? Nah, that kind of blends in with the brick too much, I think. So we'll do the yellow. And then I'll take this guy out, because I want it to be... Okay, so I might have to just do this now before I forget. But I want to have like an old lighting fixture like above each door, but like just one. So that they're forced to have like other lighting options. This is always like my go-to old one. I guess that's not so bad. And then by the front door, we'll do that. Oh, maybe we won't. I'll just stick it like maybe there. Oof. That's a tight squeeze. I guess we can always pretend that like the mirror like sticks off the wall a little bit and goes over it. And we'll move these guys the same. Cool. And then I'll delete this. And then maybe we'll have some overhead lighting. This one might be kind of cool. I don't know if I should go for like a generic one. Like, are they renting this place? Do they own it? I don't know. I mean, I guess they could each individually own their apartments. Maybe have changed the light fixtures. I don't know. That looks a little too like Lunar New Year, I think, to me. So we'll stick that there. Cool. And then we'll delete this one. And then we'll put a couple of these guys. Like here. And then we'll do the same here. Okay. I'll delete that overhead lighting. Because I think if I don't do it now, I never will. Because I mean, like those overhead lights, like the saucer lights I deleted, light up the spaces the best. However, I hate them. I don't think they look good. Like, I don't know. It's like they don't have any personality, and I don't like that. So we'll keep it real with some of these. I don't know. That feels weird. Let's scooch those down. And that lights up that hallway pretty nicely. Alrighty. Yeah, I agree. They're just like, I don't know why, but it reminds me of like those push lights where you just like click them and they turn on and they're like super plastic. That's what they remind me of, and I think maybe that's why I hate them. Okay. So I wonder, like, should I try to jam a computer in here somewhere? I don't know. I mean, I could try to jam a little computer in here. Let's see what kind of desks we have here. Oh, we've got that little guy. That's not so bad. Alrighty. And then maybe do that. It feels like there's too much like yellow or something. We'll do the red, and then they can have like a computer. You know what? It's The Sims, and we're playing pretend. I feel like if you had this many plants in your house, I just imagine your house would be like super humid, which probably like isn't great for a computer. But, you know, we're playing pretend. It doesn't have to be that realistic. I mean, like, okay. So, I guess I was like, oh, well, like, if they needed to do homework or something, they would need the computer. But, like, in The Sims, they don't, like, do their homework on the computer. They do it, like, in their little, like, homework book. So I guess, like, maybe we could, like, do without it, though. And then we could just, like, leave this, like, a more open space to, like, jam. Sometimes I have, like, I feel like a little bit of that, like, too much gene, you know? Where, like, I just want to make it, like, too much. I was, like, wondering if maybe we could, like, use this as, like a jam station. Because you would probably need, like, an amp and stuff, but I think that might be too much. Okay. So we'll leave that alone. I think I maybe want a plant on that table just because I have a problem. Well, I guess it doesn't need to be... Ooh, let's do a fruit bowl. That's not, you know, like a plant. A fruit bowl is like a normal thing. I think some people have, maybe. How do I even find one? There's like a fruit bowl like somewhere. There's this one, which I guess is like fine. I guess we could do the two-tone wood maybe. I don't know. That's fine. So we'll do that. So we're mitigating more plants. And this is fine. This is all like space for cooking. I guess we might need a range hood. Let's see here. I kind of like this guy. All right, let's, I mean, the colors like aren't my favorite. That is unfortunate because I kind of like that guy. I don't know, it feels like it's too much orange or something. You know what I'm saying? Let's do, I mean, it's not the worst thing ever. Let's try, maybe if I'd made this also black? I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. We'll just leave it until I decide otherwise. Okay. I think I want a different bed. I think I maybe hate that one. Ooh, there's this guy. I mean, that doesn't really like fit kind of like what's going on, but I like it. Okay, so we've got this guy. There's like a kind of a, these brown tones are okay, like they match, but I'm not like in love. Okay, so there's this. I don't hate the orange swatch. I know there's like another bed. I don't want to like use all the same items though, you know? There is this one, or we could do like the red, and then everyone just has a canopy bed, and that seems silly to me a little bit. Let's see. There is like this mustardy color. I don't know. I'm not really feeling that. Ooh, that's okay. Actually, I like this bed. Oh, I like the red swatch. This one has a little bit more of like a, more of a rustic vibe, I think, than the other ones. And then I'll scooch this right up to the wall. Okay. Cool. And there's like quite a bit of room back here, so that's good. All right, and then we need like a side table. Oh, we don't need, but I feel like I need. Oh, those might be like way too big to even fit. So we might have to, like we might, oh God. That's like not the best thing I've ever seen. Why? Okay, well, okay. I guess those don't really match at all anyway. I need a smaller table. And like, I would size them down, but the problem when you size down like a surface, like everything clips or like locks into the spot that it like used to be at, which is kind of an issue. Oh, that's definitely not what I wanted. What am I doing? Surfaces, shelving, and then we could do more of like a, I don't know why I want to call it like a down home vibe. I guess I could do like, ooh, okay. Let's do like shelving across instead of a side table. I like that. I'm into that. And then, because I've seen that before, and then people will just like stack like books or something up there, which is cool. And now it is getting almost to the time that I'm gonna have to go soon. But not right now. I'll finish up this bedroom, I think. And then, I'm getting hungry, and then I have to wake up dead because we're gonna record when he wakes up. So let's find the books. Should be here somewhere. These guys. These don't sit on a shelf? What on this planet Earth? Okay. Alrighty. So we'll do this. And then we'll do another guy. Kind of line, I think. Whoops, that's way too tall. And then like these colors, and then I'll do one more on this side. Like maybe whoever sleeps on this side of the bed isn't too much of a reader, which would be more like my side of the bed. I mean, I like reading. I love reading, actually. I just always like tend to not read. Like I usually will just be like, oh, well, like I have other stuff to do. Like I don't have time to read, which is like really unfortunate. Okay. But I've been trying to get a lot better about reading. I've been trying to like read every night for like 30 minutes before bed, which hasn't always worked, but I'm getting quite a bit better at like making sure I'm like having time to read before bed. No, I feel you, like audiobooks are definitely like, I get it. There's like something about like reading that just like knocks me out, and then I'm just like ready for bed. So I think like for me it's more of like a go to bed kind of a thing. Like I don't know if I could ever just like read during the day because I'd probably pass out. Because I don't know, excuse me, if you've hit the age yet where you can't sleep ever, but Dad and I have like sleep issues. Like I feel like we're at that age where it's like just sleep issues forever. Oh my gosh, really? That's like bonkers to me. I mean, like, I get it because I never read it, so. Oh my gosh, that just was like out of control. Okay, I pressed the wrong button. I mean, like, I get it. Like, I really genuinely do. Because, like, he seriously has been, like, had been bugging me for probably years to, like, read Harry Potter. And I just, like, couldn't be bothered. I mean, like, I wanted to read it. But then I was, like, worried that it was going to be, like, this little kid book. And I was going to, like, think it's stupid. And I didn't want to read, like, a stupid little kid book. And I, like, kind of was putting it off. I mean, hey, that's, like... That's too funny, though. I mean, like, it's true, though. A lot of people just will, like, only watch the movies. And then they're just, like, the biggest fan. So decorations. I think I want to get... Okay. So, redo. I want to make sure that I finish these bedrooms. And then I'm gonna have to go. I just need, I think, I was gonna say a carpet, but like a rug in here. And I want to say, like, somewhere in my memory, there's like a rug that maybe would work. But I, like, for the life of me, like, can't put a finger on what pack it was even from. I want to say it might have been Parenthood, maybe? I guess let's take a look at this rug. I don't think any of those are going to be quite the vibe I'm looking for. Was it Laundry Day? No. Was it? I don't know. That's like, there's too much going on there. I guess we could do like one of these rugs. I mean, that's like fine. Oh my gosh, maybe it was this one that I'm like thinking of. Oh my gosh, this fucking rug. Oh yeah, like no, I totally understand. Like it's so amazing like how our brains work. Like the first time like you're ever introduced to something is basically like the truth about like whatever. Even if like the books obviously like came first, like for you, the real story like will always be like the movies, and the books are like not the right one. Maybe this was not the one I'm thinking of. I think it's like okay for now. Leave it like that. Okay. So, all right, I definitely have to go now because I gotta eat, gotta wake up dead, and then we're gonna record. So thank you for hanging out for so long. I really super appreciate it. I might also stream tomorrow after work. So if you're not busy, keep an eye out for that, I guess. And then, yeah, I just want to say thank you to everybody who's stuck around and who watched, and I will see everybody later. Bye.
If cookies are what you crave, then be amazed at the cookie craze from Holiday. Right now at Holiday, any 3 of our big, fresh baked cookies are just $1.99. So go old school with oatmeal raisin and chocolate chunk, or snicker with glee over snickerdoodles. Any 3 delicious fresh baked cookies are just $1.99. M&M chocolate chunk, Reese's Pieces peanut butter, Cinnabon Cinnadoodles. Amazing. Holiday's cookie craze. Any 3 are only $1.99. Only for a limited time and only at Holiday.
What's up, Spotify? It's Kelly Rowland. Click here to check out my new song with Dove called Crown. Available on Spotify now.
You love listening to your favorite artists, and we love listening to you. So let's talk. Click now to take part in our short survey, and you could win a month of gloriously uninterrupted music with Spotify Premium. That means you can enjoy all your favorite artists ad-free. Sound good? Then all you need to do is hit the banner now for your chance to win.
Greta.
Where's this?
I have a bag that I found that I think belongs to Greta Hadag.
Oh, you've been so kind. Would you like a cup of coffee?
A chance encounter.
I've been so lonely.
I could help you.
A new connection.
I made a friend.
Greta is an old lady.
A terrifying secret.
Oh my God! What did you do?
On March 1st,
There's something you need to know about Greta.
don't take the bait.
Just try to get rid of Greta.
Starring Chloe Grace Moretz. Greta, rated R. Under 17, not admitted without parent. In theaters March 1st.